Well, the weather in 2023 was full of ups and downs, storms and dry spells. Meteorologist Cassie Nall has a look at East Tennessee's weather year in review.
This is video of some of the pipes that burst during an intense cold snap in December of 2022. We had lows in the single digits and highs only in the teens. Now, after that blast of Arctic air and 1.6 inches of snow, we never saw winter again. In fact, this past winter had the lowest amount of snowfall in over a decade. January 2023 was the 16th warmest on record. And when you combine that with the second warmest February, it was the 9th warmest winter on record. Now, spring, it was pretty mellow, with May being the 13th driest on record, and then came a soggy and relatively cool summer. June was the coolest since 2003, and July was pretty average. Now, August had a stormy start when an EF2 tornado touched down in West Knox County. The twister tore roofs off homes and uprooted trees along a 3.8-mile long path with winds of 130 miles per hour. That event, though, was highly unusual for the time of year. In fact, it was only the 7th tornado on record in East Tennessee for the month of August, and the first on record in August in Knox County. It was also the strongest tornado to affect Knox County in more than 30 years. An active pattern continued to bring heavy rain to the region, and on the 15th of August, the Cherahela Skyway was closed after flash flooding washed out the road. It has since reopened. With almost 7 inches of rain recorded at the McGee-Tyson Airport for the month of August, 2023 was the 10th wettest on record. Then the spigot completely shut off as we went into the beginning of September, with only 12% of normal rainfall recorded for the month. September 2023 is tied for the 5th driest in 153 years of climate records for Knoxville. And having the 11th driest October on record to follow didn't help the situation. Drought conditions expanded and worsened as we moved into November. That's when wildfires began to pop up as the exceptional drought, the worst level of drought, spread across the central and southern valley through the first half of the month. Thankfully, no lives were lost and only a few structures were burned, despite the numerous blazes that seemingly developed every day. Finally, the rain came on November 21st. For the 3-month period of September through November, we only had 2.9 inches of rain, which is only 28% of normal. That gave us the 2nd driest and 13th warmest fall on record. A more active pattern brought much needed rain to the region throughout the month of December, and we saw improvement in the drought conditions across the area. We had more than 6 inches of rain last month, giving us the wettest December since 2018. However, it wasn't enough to make up for the large deficit to develop during the fall season, so we finished the year with just over a 4-inch deficit. Our latest drought monitor still shows the moderate drought conditions up and down the valley and severe and extreme drought up on our plateau counties, so we still have a ways to go and we need to see some rain as we move through this month of January. Now, looking back for the year in total, for the rain, as I mentioned, we ended up with a deficit. Temperature-wise, though, it was very warm. Overall, for the year of 2023, our average temperature was 61.3 degrees, which puts us seated at the 5th warmest year on record. It should be noted that 7 of those top 10 warmest years on record have occurred since 2007, and 4 of the top 5 have been just in the last 12 years. Now, as we move into the month of January, we expect to see our average high go from 48 to 50, our average low go from 31 to 30, so not a lot of variation with the temperatures. We typically see 4.76 inches of rain this month with snow of 1.7 inches. We'll see if that happens. And we typically gain 38 minutes of daylight through this month. Happy New Year, everybody.